Just don't be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Konami, get better sleep,
Sure.
bro. Okay, give me the countdown.
3, 2.
Welcome to the neck injury. White girl, black husband experience neck injury edition.
Experience.
Neck injury edition. I'm tilted back. Two things. If you are only listening, this is the first episode where there is a visual component. Now, I'll probably just upload this to the Patreon because I'm still trying to figure out, what to do.
What we do on camera.
But if you
we start juggling?
And you can be a patron for free. You can be neglected like the rest of my patrons who have been so loyal to me. I mean, I've been doing the work of the Patreon. I just have not had time to update because I've been so busy working on the stuff that the Patreon is for. And you know what? The people who support us, it's the intercessors and the core, so they're not necessarily checking it anyway. However, I think I'm gonna throw this up there. You can see what it was like when we first started video. And
our first visual.
I am tilted back quite far in my chair because my neck hurts. Because I went to shut off my alarm, and apparently, as an older adult, he, him, his, straight white,
older white
straight white
male,
reaching to shut off your alarm is something that I guess you're not supposed to do that past a certain age. You're just not supposed to do that anymore. So if you are older, or if you're looking forward to
hire your children or a youngling to turn it off for you,
a maid if you have one, a butler,
pay for an expensive robot to turn off your alarm.
Yeah, like the iRobot doggies, like the Chinese doggies. Yep, have it with its metallic
very
ball.
real looking. Yeah,
have that shut off your alarm, and you will not injure yourself. Speaking of alarms, this is a beautiful transition.
Ooh, okay.
I want to let you guys know our sponsor for today. We're still getting sponsors. We didn't have one last week, but we are still getting sponsors. Today's sponsor, believe it or not, you guys are going to think I'm just saying this because Lauren said Robo Doggy and we're talking about alarms and my injury. Today's sponsor, you guys, is, oh my gosh. Today's sponsor is Robo Doggy. Now, Robo Doggy is the first of its kind. Robo Doggy is an infrared, the first, I'm going to get this right, the first ever infrared battery pack doggy. So this dog gets hot, you guys. Now, here's the problem. Now, tell me if you guys can relate to this. If you're the cooker in the house and your significant other comes home, he's gonna be hungry, right?
Or she.
Yeah. Sorry, thank you. Yeah, I said he because I'm a guy, and I was thinking like if the significant other came home,
then
all right.
Okay.
Sorry. Be serious, man. We're trying to make money. Robo Doggy has a cool feature. Now you know how like dogs have litter. Like dog has a litter. The Robo Doggy will actually in the same compartment where like what's it called, like the placenta, or like where does a baby form in?
I don't know.
Okay, wherever baby's
the puppy womb.
Yeah, in the womb. Wow, that's such a basic word. You can let's say you want chicken cordon bleu that night. You put in noodles. You put in cheese. So you unzip the Robo Doggy's belly. You put in all the ingredients plus. Sorry, this is so cool. Plus a quarter cup of water.
Into your infrared robot with wiring?
This is not funny, dude. Chill. You put it inside the doggy, you zip it up, and you set a timer. That timer represents when the significant other comes home. Sorry, this hurts. It hurts to laugh. It represents when your significant other is scheduled to come home.
You can't laugh very well right now.
So the Robo Doggy will spend the whole day doing all the chores that a Robo Doggy is supposed to do, like play with your kids and bark
and have food sloshing in its belly with just a cup of water in there. Does it make him run slower? I mean, if he's got a whole family meal in his bell. I mean, you did it to yourself, son. He's got real tears going on right now. Do you need a
I'm
tissue?
good. Just let me finish this ad. So just imagine, just put this picture in your mind. Your significant other comes home and he's starving. And the dog just gives birth.
Okay.
The dog jumps on the dinner table. There's 4 plates. Or how many kids you have. Let's say you have 7 kids. The dog lays down and starts barking. But it's not like a bark like this intruder. It's like a high-pitched squeal. The same squeal that dogs make when they're going into labor. And every plate has food on it. And the dog just goes back.
He pops plates out too?
Yeah. No. You have to set plates on the table.
And then
you have to
poops
program
on
it. And it doesn't. If you call giving birth pooping, sure. But every meal, you guys, like, this is so cool. Moms, this is so cool. Cooking dads, this is so cool. Hey, maybe you don't have kids yet, or you don't have kids. Cooking married people, this is amazing. Take the stress out of dinner.
Wow.
Robo Doggy, infrared, use code white girl black husband. I don't know how much these things cost, but whatever price it costs.
You don't know. We don't even know how much.
Whatever it costs. I just can't imagine it costing more than whatever that number is for you.
Nutritious, healthy meals made right. So is it like Swan Puppy?
Anyways, thank you guys. Thank you guys for, yeah.
I think you need a tissue. You're covered in
I do
tears.
need a tissue. Give me a tissue, please.
Okay.
While Lauren's getting a tissue, I wanted to say something equally serious. But while I undress my face, I'm gonna need Lauren to take over for a second. But I wanted to share something that I've been thinking about. Thank you. I wanted to share something I've been thinking about. You know what? I kind of have a pet peeve.
What?
When people say, they'll say what they're about to do and then do it. Like, I want to talk about why the pizza.
Okay, you preempt people like crazy on
That's
what you say.
probably why I hate it. I know.
You get like nervous about revealing something or offending someone, and then you'll like
I know
pre talk about it.
I'm trying to stop.
Oh no,
but
it's okay, honey. I
just did it.
I
just did it.
I just was laughing because if you hate it, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah. So
I'm sorry. Okay.
No, it's all good.
We'll work through it together.
I
should probably pause and think before I speak, so maybe I should like learn from you a little bit.
No. I'm sorry I'm not more engaged with you. It's hard to be animated like I like to be. It's hard to be animated like I like to be. But the thing I've been thinking about as it relates to your life as a Christian, as a follower of Jesus, or as someone who this is crazy. I don't mean it like this. Somebody who thinks they're a follower of Jesus. And here's what I mean.
Okay.
You're in church, or you're in like the normative Christian experience in America. I'm using that word normative, slightly pejorative. As someone who is guilty, I'm equally guilty. Equally guilty. Thank you, Snape. Severus Snape. And you have an idea of what a Christian should look like. You have an idea of what Christians should do. I'll just say maybe you're not doing it. Maybe you are. But it's not like malicious. It's just you live in America. There's a certain type of Christian nominalism, I guess. That's like the standard. It's like stock Christianity. How about that? Let's call it butt stock Christianity.
Okay.
I mean butt stock like the edge of a rifle. Can I get an explanation for the duck lips?
Isn't that a bump?
It is a bump stock. No, I think butt stock is a term too, but you might be right. You may be right. Okay, Lauren knows her firearms. And as you are having this Christian experience, you begin to see people claiming to be Christian behaving in ways that it's like something wrong. And as this happens more and more, it begins to make you question the faith itself. And you become so disenchanted with what you thought Christians were supposed to act like versus what they're actually acting like, that you just bail out. Or you become, well, I would actually say this is specifically to people who like bail out and become either deconstruct. They continue to deconstruct their faith, but it's almost like a post, like it's almost like an exit interview. The way they talk about their faith, it's almost like an exit interview. And I thought to myself, and if this is you or if this is someone you know, and I because I don't mean this to like slam or discourage people who this was their experience and they may have genuinely had hurts that caused this. But I thought like that's such a, especially in America, I feel like that's such a wasted opportunity. Because hear me out. If you actually, I'm waiting this.
No,
if you actually know or have an idea, maybe you understand how Jesus was from reading the scriptures, and it's what Jesus was like is not matched with people. Let's just say people in politics, because that seems to be a common theme. Because you have gained this clarity, seeing that, oh, there are a lot of people in America who say they're Christians, but they don't act like it. Because you have that clarity, it's now on you. God has allowed you to be disenchanted so that you can be the example. And I wonder.
Oh, I hear what you're going with that.
I wonder why, and it's definitely demonic, but I wonder why there are a lot of people who, instead of saying, oh, okay, let me step up and lead, let me be faithful where these people are faithless. Why is the decision a lot of people choose to make is to just exit, and when they leave,
exit the faith because they saw
bad examples of
that
it,
a human being
as
depicted.
They would have professed to be part of it. Why is it that you bail out instead of I guess step up, not unlike the step up, but like step forward and say
this was foul, this had a hole in it. Now, great that we know that. Let's talk about the real parts.
Because I feel like...
Is that kind of what you mean?
Yeah. I feel like it's God's gift for you to be disillusioned. It's God's gift for you to see...
Like, instead of being discouraged by seeing a mistake in the church, saying, thank you, Jesus, for revealing it, and move forward in faith and hope kind of thing.
So, that is true. I would say discouragement is okay because I think you just can't help it when you... Like, it is... Because I still get discouraged when I see...
I was going to say...
Yeah.
Don't be trying to patrol my emotions, you know?
Yeah, it's fair. Yeah, fair.
But I feel like
get
what you're saying.
All of those emotions should be channeled to God.
Sure.
It's like if a tragedy happens, like God, like what happened with the girls who had the flood in Texas.
Oh gosh.
I could see, and maybe that's too hard of an example, but like
that's a pretty hard one.
As difficult as that is,
and
as sad as that is not meant to make people hate God,
question if he's real.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because even in the war, God was killed, like God was slaughtered, tortured, like how and he did nothing wrong. Like how evil is that?
Right.
And if even God, who has been through the worst, used that to bring salvation to the entire world, how much more a tragedy like this we can see stories of hope and redemption.
That you're choosing, but sure.
Huh?
I said that's a pretty rough example that you're choosing.
I'm saying, what I'm saying is
the death of other people's children.
What I'm saying is skipping over however you process it. Like I would never but I mean, there's nothing so bad that can happen to you that God cannot step into that and.
Yes, I hear.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. It's not like there are things that are like, okay, that's so bad, like you couldn't stand before God and be held accountable. God would be like, okay, I see you got both of your arms sawed off. I could see why you didn't want to put your faith in me. Right? That's never gonna happen.
Sure.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I guess with like the whole like disillusionment, deconstruction, a lot of things that are happening right now. I just it's kind of a new thought to me. Maybe you've already had this thought. Let those things, I guess be, in a sense, you should maybe be thankful for those things because we honestly need people seeing things correctly, seeing how much be clownery there is in the faith, emphasis quotes, who are willing to speak against because I feel like there's also a lot of people who just won't even say anything. Or how about this? Yeah, actually, this is better, I think. People who can rightly point out the things that are going wrong are not taken seriously because they are no longer Christians. And then there are things they say are like kind of distorted.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you lose credibility for better or worse. I'm not saying it's right, because sometimes you can be exactly right, but there are people who will not really listen to you because you don't even claim to be a Christian anymore. So like you got some beliefs that you need corrected, like humble yourself, I guess, vibes. And maybe that's true.
Sure.
I don't know. Am I making any sense?
Yeah, that makes sense, I think.
You think? Okay. Well, you don't got.
Sorry, I'm a little bit tired.
You don't got nothing to say to me.
Pull out of it.
No, like, wow. Thanks for flexing your intellectual muscles for us, and I'm just playing.
Ooh, wow!
I would never do that.
Your psychological muscles. Ooh, baby.
Oh my gosh. Me and Lauren
that
wanted
is
to.
true. He's very attractive.
No. Okay, I feel I'm really shy right now. Superman came out this weekend, and I kind of wanted to see it. It's not kind of. I wanted to see it this weekend.
Okay.
So I could come prepared for what I want to talk about. But
that's why you were wanting to see it.
But then I felt weird, like, yeah, that is kind of why. So like, we were gonna go see Superman on Friday. But then I was hey, we're kind of broke right now.
Last minute something.
It's like $60 to see a movie. Actually, it's not. It's like $29. That is a lot. That's
milk, eggs, and some.
No, that's just eggs. Actually, it's like
no eggs are finally back down.
Actually, but I was like, I kind of don't want to feel like I'm like going to work on it. Like I'm already tired.
Yeah,
I want to remember everything. And actually, this conversation does not
require us.
Yes.
Okay.
But I would love to. I
had no idea you wanted to talk about Superman today.
No,
so.
Here's the deal, y'all. I don't know if y'all keep up with just. I don't know if you're all online, but I'm online. Okay, I'm online, and I'm online. So I'm online, so you can stay.
I was going to say he can remain online. So those of us who listen and want to stay spry and young can go, hey, Sade, what are the kids saying nowadays?
Nah, don't say what are they. See, that's boomer stuff, Lauren. Don't do that.
I mean,
that's nice, right? That's right.
You don't get to call me out on that.
Okay.
I talk like that.
Okay. There's been a debate. The funny thing is, I feel like this is a little bit related to the thing I just talked about. Just a little bit. I don't know if I can make the connection, but I feel like it is somehow. But there was a short debate going on whether or not Superman was an immigrant.
Like, just in the comic, like, is the storyline. Premise of him being an alien that came to specifically the Midwest, Kansas.
Yes.
Which is very intensely racist. During a certain time.
Mm-hmm. Like 2014 or something. It's like. I just think
dad even has stories, and they grew up in the Midwest. So
he does. That's actually. You're right. You are right. I forgot. He does. Yeah, he does. But to me, it's like it's obvious. Like it's not even a discussion whether or not Superman is an immigrant. But of course,
he literally has to be.
What else is he?
He's not born in the U.S. He definitely didn't take a citizenship test and get a card of any kind. Honestly, I'm not even sure how he got a birth certificate or a name or anything.
I think
they would have had to forge documents from the farm.
I wonder. Oh, that's a good question. Actually, I wonder. There's got to be a comic that explores that for sure. Interesting. There has to be a Superman comic that
goes into the legality.
There's definitely lore. There's definitely lore for how he became an American citizen.
There's got to be, yeah. He wears red, white, and blue.
Right.
And he's got a little curl.
There's no white, yellow.
You're right.
Yeah,
red
yellow.
and blue.
Well, his underwear.
No, his underwear
underneath.
White.
So he has the exterior underwear that's red, and then underneath
his skin
that
is white. So that's good enough.
And his yes.
Good enough.
It is not. So the point is, it's not up for it's not a question whether or not he's an immigrant. He
is an immigrant.
He's literally an alien
for sure.
Now,
an alien of the States,
right.
And an alien.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
So he's a double alien.
Yes. And so people online were, I guess, so
resident,
No, I think so. There's people who there was
I was trying to say, what word am I trying? Help me out.
I almost said something that was mad offensive.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
It's the most random word, and I'm glad I didn't say it. Because it might get demonetized if I said it. Rasputin?
No, I'll have to come back to that.
Okay.
Man, I'm addled. Okay.
Little Rascals?
No.
So.
Reticent.
Oh, okay.
I was saying resident,
Yeah,
which is obviously not at all the same word.
But so you know when? No, it's all good. That was needed. That's needed.
A tally ho.
That's needed. I just wanted to breathe in the mic for a second.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying to get to the use of the visual component, like I
know I'm not used to it.
What new things I can do, because
now you can see how lazy I get in my chair, which is basically just like propping up all the time.
When there's video, you can get away with more like blank spots, and you can communicate visually, like the things you're thinking.
Yeah.
And I like that. I prefer that. I find it hard to express myself. Like if everyone in the world was blind except me, I would find it really hard to express my feelings and emotions with people because they couldn't see me. There would be a degree of separation. I feel like with I won't get into that now.
Yeah. But. Okay, that's an interesting.
Well, I could.
I mean, we were talking about someone with laser eyes. So, are you talking about vision right now? Is that
if Superman got LASIK, would it enhance the violent nature of his laser?
I don't know
eyes?
if our LASIK machines would cut his eyes.
It would. That's part of the reason why LASIK was so groundbreaking, because it is rated for Superman.
Okay, cool.
Don't you know why there's so many accidents with LASIK eye surgery?
No.
Because of that. A lot of people find out that they are not Kryptonian. Listen, if you go get LASIK and you are not Kryptonian, good luck.
Okay, well, we're not sponsored by LASIK, I guess.
You think that?
Okay, well, where were you going with your vision
this is where
thing?
we're here.
Where were you going with your
We're
vision
here.
thing? If I had my soundboard, I would go, don't waste time. I would hit that
you know
one
what?
right
If
now.
you are only listening, that is a casualty of video for now.
Yes,
There's
I
no
don't have a
soundboard.
soundboard, so I can't be disruptive and rude on this episode.
You can. Why don't you?
I can still say that.
I was gonna say start practice. Yes.
That's why I said straight white male.
You should
him,
use a soundboard. That was just the training platform.
Oh, okay.
For you.
I'll see how many I remember.
Okay. You like the?
When did this turn into Beautiful World? When did this turn into I Love You?
Cut this out. I am confused.
Following me?
Keep going. I love it. Keep going.
Okay, no, I can't. I have to integrate them.
Yeah,
I only remember like 12 right now.
So where I was actually going was, like when Rings of Power came out, and there were people who were pissed that they were black elves. Which okay, granted, ridiculous. I don't know how many people were actually upset, but I think that was a legit controversy.
It was pretty decent.
Yeah, I think that was
of people.
I think that was legitimate.
Which it's like, think of a wood elf, people. You absolute weirdos.
Actually,
like
yes.
in all kinds of lore of elves,
in
wood elves
EverQuest.
have existed, and they're almost always dark brown.
You are right. They were brown in EverQuest,
like
which is my standard for elves.
In every
EverQuest set the tone for elves from here on out.
I mean, if you're talking about early nerddom, yes.
It was a tone setter.
Yeah.
And not even early nerddom, just for all time. Retroactively and future actively. Meet or exceed EverQuest. But that crowd, people who were hating on the brown elf or like there's no brown elves in whatever, blah, blah. And calling the show woke, which I thought was thought and still think is cringe.
That's special.
Like for all the faults that the show has, woke is not one of them, quote unquote, whatever that word means to you.
Yeah,
so,
exactly. That means nothing now.
People who jump to that whenever there's the slightest hint of quote unquote politics in media, they're like so afraid of that in Superman that they were arguing that he's not an immigrant because
you almost sound like you said something else.
They were no. Not well. Some people were arguing
that he wasn't.
Some people were arguing that, but then some people were calling the movie woke because of the immigrant. Yeah, but it's like he literally is.
He always has been though.
Because of what's going on right now with like ICE and stuff like that. But it's like, okay, number one, like let the dude tell his story. Number two, Superman is an immigrant. Number three,
and comic book stuff has been popular in our, movies for a really long time. So it's not like they're just pulling out a Superman movie out
exactly.
of the blue.
Yes, like that's been so.
It's not like they've been waiting to do a Superman movie. We finally get to tell our immigrant story,
correct.
Veiled by capes.
Correct. Correct.
That's dumb.
So somebody wrote, let's see, Lucas cartoon.
Okay.
Now I'm really skeptical online with stuff that gets engagement wrongly, I guess. But I don't know when people are just trying to get engagement, which is actually fine. It doesn't bother me.
Like if they're being trolls.
Yeah. I don't, or they are being strategic, which honestly, none of it bothers me. But sometimes I feel silly sometimes when I engage with it. Seriously.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I don't think that's what's going on here, but this post is funny. So this person wrote, I've been thinking, Superman isn't an immigrant. Krypton had a natural disaster and no longer exists. He's a refugee. So I'm thinking like, but Lord, a refugee is a subcategory of an immigrant. You can be an immigrant or you can be a refugee. Yeah. Who is that immigrant?
Yeah. But I was going to say it's still.
Right. It's like saying I'm an Italian chef.
Yeah.
But I'm not a cook. You know what I mean? Like, oh.
That's a good point.
Yeah. So
the one does go before the other. They go hand in hand.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So some of the people were nice because the dude seemed. Most of the people were nice because he seemed like he was genuinely confused. But some of the follow up was. Well, is there any good follow up? Let me see here. You know what? There's not any interesting follow up. So I don't know why I read that.
Okay. I mean, you're sometimes just giving people a voice and you don't know what they're saying yet, so it's fine.
Okay, this is funny. Somebody wrote, Eileen Mary O'Connell, calling Superman an immigrant would be like calling Batman an orphan. Now, they're being silly. Because Batman is an orphan.
He's 100% an orphan.
But there are a lot of people who this flew over their head.
That's
but
dumb.
She was trying to make a point. Of like
duh.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Of there's no point in arguing that they're not.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, they're being. It's someone wrote on behalf of the people who missed the joke. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people. On behalf of.
I mean, if Batman isn't the definition of an angsty trying to prove himself orphan, then I don't know what is.
Facts. Yeah. So like this person missed it. This person
rich orphan.
Elketzer Bins Zadik wrote, Batman is an effing orphan. It's literally his whole personality. Yeah. You know, I don't know if this is a sidebar. When people get live, but they like miss the joke. Like this dude was like getting live a little bit.
Yeah.
As somebody who has foot and mouth syndrome, how do you feel when you get live and you realize like, it wasn't time to step in?
Sometimes you don't get a choice. If you came off of the bandwagon of anger and you just can't help that you're trigger happy sometimes. Sometimes you just like, you know what? Buffoonery is part of my life now. And sometimes I get roped into being passionate about things that are completely empty.
Oh my gosh.
And then you just have to have no pride and no qualms about saying, you know what? Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
That one's on me.
Oh my gosh.
I shouldn't have done that or said that.
Okay. As a testament to the fact that this did make it, Fox News, bastion up. All right. Thank you, Holy Spirit. All right. I'll just cut it there. Fox News posted, there was a segment called Super Woke, iconic hero movie to embrace pro-immigrant themes. How was that?
And they're showing clips from the movie. Oh my goodness. Wow. You mean, I'm so sorry, they're telling, when did Superman was like one of the first comics? Wasn't it?
I believe so. I don't really know, but I believe so.
I think it was one of the very first.
I think you're right.
So it's been, he's been an orphan. I mean, not orphan. Well, yeah, actually. Adopted.
The thing is, and this person, J. Folks wrote, comics have always been political. This is nothing new. From Superman being an illegal immigrant to the racism against mutants and X-Men. But they're also just comics people. They're stories to teach us lessons, but they are fictional characters. They meant to say, on a final note, I'll just read it. For any Bible thumpers out there, quote, when an alien lives with you in your land, do not mistreat him. The stranger who lives with you as a foreigner, you shall be with you as a native born among you, and you shall love them as yourself. Here's what's interesting, so they're quoting Deuteronomy, some of the laws. Okay, Here's what I will say. It is true, in the Old Testament, there is a lot more, obviously, about how to treat foreigners and immigrants. There's a lot more than I hear about building walls and borders and stuff like that. Not that you should not, like, you need to care for your citizens, obviously, and their immigration control, you can work a biblical ethic into that out of care for your citizens, right? You don't want people
They're human beings.
Right, exactly. Yeah, that's totally fine. And within that framework, part of that is not mistreating immigrants and stuff. So this is true, but I think it's also a fair point whenever, because this has actually been happening a lot with like online discourse. A lot of non-Christians have been quoting those types of Bible passages about lies about trying to treat.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Really.
But I think the counterpoint is fair in that breaking the law or being an illegal immigrant. Now, here's the that does not mean they're just free game to mistreat. That is not at all what I'm saying. But it's interesting because it begs the question. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to use that phrase. It does beg the question, like somebody who is not here legally, do they fall under that
the
criteria?
Laws of
of
the area that they
definitely fall under love your neighbor as yourself. They're still your neighbor. Yeah. So like this does not mean tear gas them, chase them off of a farm. Like the stuff that we are doing to illegal immigrants right now is evil. Like it's bad.
Evil.
This is not
sinful and diabolical.
Considering a significant part of the problem is us. Like the reason we have a jacked up everything, the mess we're in with immigration is us. Like so it's like you can't create the mess and then torture the people who like jumped into the tub with you. Like we're all dirty. Let's clean ourselves off together. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time,
that was a weird way to go with that. But sure, group bath. Very Korean of you.
But at the same time, I don't think it's fair to like throw out. Number one, like you don't read the Bible, so just stop.
Stop spouting scriptures.
Stop quoting.
And trying to convict people, quote unquote.
Right, but I don't think like that's what that's about. In a certain weird sense, considering America is like just immigrants, it's almost like it's hard to understand like who that would, if you were to apply that to America, it's almost like who is that actually for? Because like we all colonized this continent,
right? We all came from different areas.
In a sense, I would argue the takeaway would be like the humility of like this was not your land, and you should be humble. And furthermore, this country's had a history of mistreating certain kinds of people who they deem not as worthy as, we'll just say white people. That's who it was, right?
I mean, that's true.
Yeah.
100%.
With that, I think there should be a humility in treating even illegal immigrants. 100%. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that at one point we were the illegals crossing in, conquering. Again, that does not mean you don't have rules and laws about immigration, but I think there should be a humility that should lead you not to shoot rubber bullets at people who are upset with the treatment of.
I mean, just historical retrospection.
Yeah. I like them Library of Congress words.
Wow, I don't know. But I mean, really, we should remember that we came in and yoinked the land.
I'm legit though. You are right. Yes, legit. Like
gave them blankets to make them sick, and then watched them die and laughed and took everything. Yeah,
you're right. You are right, Lauren. There's an entitlement that I think some people have.
I'm only laughing because it's tragic.
Yeah, you're correct.
Like it's just like there's history to be dark.
There's an entitlement I think people walk with in regard to how they view immigrants or illegal or not. That forgets the bloodshed that got us here. Yep. And the slavery that got us here, and so on and so on and so on. So it's like, okay,
the people who were not us, right? Basically founding the ability to have trade and crops and money and power coming off of the backs of slaves, really.
And honestly, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I feel like that is the connection between what I was saying.
Oh, okay.
With the first thing, it's like a lot of people who would claim to be under the banner of Christian,
sure, yes,
have not been saying anything about the mistreatment of illegals.
That I will give you that.
Yeah,
I think that's been very strange to just hear constant people saying, well, our president's trying his best and he's doing da 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 da, and give him a minute. I don't want to give anyone a minute who is deciding to make a prison and laughing about people possibly getting eaten by alligators and like thinking that's funny and cool.
I mean,
and partnering with people who are making shirts that say alligator Alcatraz. Like, that's just shameful and embarrassing.
Yeah,
that's like Rescuers Down Under title. That is not something that we want to send. A government's like situation is there.
Oh my God.
And it's like got a stinking silly kids animated movie name.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
oh my gosh. It really does. Like that's yeah. It's like
and then he kind of keeps laughing and rolling with it when this stuff happens, since he's either the base of the idea.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if we can sell something off of it, great, because it's always really boils down to money for him, which should just scare you. And then it's like you keep hearing Christians just say, God can work through it all. God can work with the fools. This is so accurate and true, but did we really want to go through this to get to wherever we're supposed to end up, which is probably just the end of society as we know it, at least for anyone who's not a millionaire and doesn't golf with him and didn't pay money to have a private meeting?
Oh my gosh.
I mean, now it's gotten really political.
No, that's great. That's great. That's great.
Like, I'm not saying...
Don't take anything, but anything you just said, do not take it back.
I'm not.
Okay.
But I am going to say I don't appreciate, even now, like all of us seeing this, if you voted for, I keep trying to like avoid saying his name, I don't know why, but if you voted for him.
If you voted for the King in Yellow.
Yes.
If you voted for Hastert. Ah! Sorry, go ahead.
How on earth could you have foreseen this?
Yeah. I agree.
This level,
I agree.
I definitely say in my heart, I foresaw some.
Me too. Something. Not this specifically, but yes, yeah.
That's why I personally didn't choose to go down that path.
Right.
But I don't hold them to it. Anyone who voted for any specific person in any office at any level of government, you can never know. It's like you raise your daughter Fifi and then she goes out and kills someone, or she makes really bad decisions and gets on drugs and stuff. Yeah. Once they hit a certain age, they're their own entity.
I love this analogy.
You can't be held accountable.
Yeah,
it's the same. Analogy. I mean, that's way more personal. But parents out there, if you have some kids that are on a rugged road, don't blame yourself.
If you got a Fifi, go ahead and head to the post office and start the process of getting her name changed, because Lauren just spoke a prophecy over your child. Fifi will be.
Okay, now I really want a daughter named Fifi. That name is awesome. It's like
Fifi
a poodle
will be on the
name.
corner of 5th and Apple.
It's like a French poodle name.
Trapping. Oh my gosh, that's funny. No, that's really well said.
Just please.
Humility. Humility. Walk 100%. With humility.
Well, also just if you voted for them, if you're upset and you know people who voted for them, it is what it is. Literally, they're already in office. Let's all just pray. That is true. Like, all we can do at this point, and the absolute best thing we can do is pray, because you can't control people. Like, they're going to do what they're going to do.
I guess you would hope that people who did will learn their lesson. Like, the thing that I would, and I'm sure you heard many times leading up to the election from Christians, we're not voting for a pastor. We're voting for
We're not
but
voting
it's like,
for what was it? Pastor in chief.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
But the subtext under that is like, we're not voting for a good person. And the thing is, this is not an original thought.
We still should try to vote for
right. Well, here's the deal. So there's a guy I follow named Justin Gabuni.
Greedy, crazy person.
There's a guy I follow named Justin Gabuni who said this very well. He was like, that phrase, like, if someone's character is lacking, that affects how they're able to lead.
Yes.
So it's like, if your boss at work is like yelling at employees.
Yeah.
He's had sexual harassment successfully levied against him at work.
And gotten out of it. And
he is not a trustworthy leader.
Yeah.
He probably should not be the store manager. So it's like, you should kind of want to vote for something like a pastor in chief.
Well, someone
what I mean is, sorry.
moral integrity as best,
that's what I mean. Right. That's what I mean. Yeah, correct. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Which is also why I didn't vote in the other direction.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, so like everything you said. And
again, wow, this got super, super political.
And it should. It should. What you don't want believers to be equipped to make righteous decisions.
I'm not.
Sorry, Lauren has fear of man issues that she's working through live.
I'm not trying to equip or unequip anyone. I'm just. I am
trying to equip you.
Just sidebar. I don't appreciate when specifically Christians or people who are trying to keep the peace or trying to be peacekeepers, and they say, let's not talk politics. If that's something that's on your heart and that's something that is on someone else's heart, like, you should feel free to speak on something that's affecting your life.
Yeah,
and the place that
with wisdom, live. With humility,
yes,
with grace for the person you're talking to. But yeah,
I don't feel like every situation needs to be like, since this is so in everyone's minds and faces, we need to talk about it in every event.
Your heart should always be to communicate
and listen first.
You listen first, and I think if your heart is to glorify Christ,
yes,
not magnify a party
for everything,
you can talk with anybody. They may receive it a certain through a political lens, but that's not on you.
Right,
it's on the person.
Very, very.
I think that freedom allows you to call out stuff like that's happening right now without feeling captured by whatever party you are more,
because we're really just talking about humanity.
Yeah, exactly, correct. And God's desire for people, which is ultimately for them to be brought into a relationship with Christ. So when you speak to righteousness, some people will see that as the aroma of Christ. And I really respect you. I love what you like there's something in you that is not colored by what everybody else is thinking, and like you genuinely have a heart, despite maybe you voted for this person, but you genuinely have a heart for this evil that is happening, and you're willing to speak out. Like, I respect you, and maybe even I want to get to know the God that you serve, right?
I mean, truly.
So like, if you, and that just goes back to the humility thing. But
if you're unabashedly speaking of things that are affecting humans around you in real time.
Unabashed. Tell me more about that word, unabashed. That's one of Lauren's buzzwords.
Is it? Okay.
Buzzwords.
Unabashed.
I've said too much.
I have as well.
No, you haven't, Lauren. You never say enough, bro. But thank you for this. If you watched, wow, thank you. This is a historic moment, okay? This is a historic moment.
We'll eventually
I will put this
what
up.
to do with our hands and stuff.
I always know what to do with my hands, bro. I will put this up on the Patreon for sure. And that is patreon.com/Mr. Moosey. MOOSEY, and Mr. is spelled out.
MISTER.
You can join for free. You don't need to be a subscriber for this. I will put this up there for free. I might upload.
Or you can join for money.
And if you do, that is to support Sci-Fi Testament and the content that we're working on with that, which I have been.
Sci-fi and
I'm aggressively at work at. It's our animated series retelling Bible stories as sci-fi stories, and I just can't wait because I got a lot of stuff in the pipe with that.
There's a lot of episodes out, even though he's been working really hard on this new one for a long time. There are a lot that are fresh and posted and very worth rewatching multi times.
Oh, that's sweet, Lord. That's sweet. Thank y'all, and I'm very happy. I'm very pleased with this first video experience. Did you like it? I like the first video experience.
Yay!
Did you like it? Did you like it?
I mean, I always feel kind of shy on camera,
Sure. I loved it, actually. I love looking at myself, and I love knowing that you're looking at me. It's all right. Thank you guys. Love you guys. See you next time.
Does this one go into this, right?
Yeah, I can do it though. All can do it. I need to order a muffle. Ooh, almost yanked that onto the floor. I love the stickers you put on here. I love it. Honestly,